basing, I've taken off the collar, the hood, and I am basing, as you can see, the hood back on, but this time I'm basing it. I am not just going to pin it and think my pins are going to hold. And then I'm going to, this is the hood, one side, and then I'm going to put the lining and then base that. So I can get a good, I got my very long needle here, extremely long needle. And once I'm finished basing it, I'm going to base. Whenever you base, you use a thread that's not as close to the color as possible. Unless you're going to leave that basting in. That's when you would do that. But you want to make sure that you have all your, because there's so much layers. I want to make sure all my layers are lined up because some of them aren't. And I don't want it to be wrinkled because that just bunches up. Your costume should be comfortable along with being very easy to put on and take off. You don't want your costume to be, see, to be extremely difficult to be put on and take off. Sometimes the costume, I would put air or holes in them because that gives some ventilation. That's very good. Because it's shearing in this, it's a bulbous head. So the shearing, I'm not really even doing it as, so with the basing I can tell, okay, this will work and this won't work. Unfortunately, I had to take that out. I'm going to put it back in. Like I said, I enjoy making these costumes. They're very detail oriented. And this is Sonic. And it was for cosplay, I believe in Atlantic City. A con in Atlantic City. But because of our pandemic, they're unable to go. But they're still having it online. So I'm trying to do it so he can wear it still. Okay, so I'll be here fighting with this. And I'll be here fighting here with this. But this time I'm going to make sure it's on and I can put in the lining. And even though it's a costume, I use a lot of, I put pockets in it so he won't have to have, to put his stuff, if he wants to leave his stuff anywhere in the hotel room, or see that overlap. It might be a small overlap, but I don't want it. So there's a big pocket that he can put an iPod or definitely a cell phone. This one right here has a cut in it, which probably was me trying to repair it without taking it apart. So I'm going to now attach, if you notice, some of the pins I left in. I like I said, I'm trying to get it as nice and as neat as possible. So the pins are sometimes cumbersome, especially when you do it for on your machine. You stop. Every time you stop, you miss a stitch. Well, in this case, I am leaving it in, and then I'm putting on the lining. So, let me finish fighting with this. And then I will start doing the lining.